All right, man, we back. Hip Hop 101. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And today we're going to be talking about Freddie Gibbs threatens young Jeezy. He's been on Jeezy case for quite some time. We'll talk about the comments that he made. Also, Girls in the Hood, Megan the Stallion remixes Eazy-E's famous Boys in the Hood song that was produced by Dre and was penned by Ice Cube and Eazy-E daughters have something to say about it. Talk about that, and also we end up talking about oh man, I messed up the stream. Hold on. Oh no. Issue. Oh my. Give me a minute. Shout out to Renardo. Salute. There we go. We good now. So issue on my end. But yeah, we talk about also Fab taking on Jadakiss. So I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Appreciate the love, support from everybody, man. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, cell phone recyclers, buyers, recyclers. Excuse me. Their website and their social media in the description. Make sure you check them out on Twitter. Instagram. Cell phone buyers, recyclers. They want to buy phones, specifically iPhones. Broke, half working, a little bit of working, non working at all. They want to give you cash for their phone. So it's 936-225-2198 or cell phone buyers, recyclers. One word on Instagram. Check them out. Don't forget to check out our other sponsor, www.helpblaze.com. That website is in the description. Promo code Goodfellow1Box get you 18% off the 100% all natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, and much, much more. 100% all natural products. You won't be disappointed. They're really, really good. I use them. So check out the Help Blaze at thehelpblaze.com website, promo code in the description. So yeah, we can start off with Freddie Gibbs and talk about what he said. I mean, he seemed like he got like somewhat of a obsession with Jeezy. He been going at Jeezy for a long time, and at some point it's kind of seeming kind of like it's personal. It's borderline like obsession, sexual obsession, in my opinion. All right, I don't get pretty much. I don't really get like you moved on. You no longer on this label. He moved on with his life. You moved on with your life. You just dropped the album, and off this album, you drop an Alchemist. You got a major deal, and you still worried about what he doing. That's my issue. That's my issue. You still worry about what he doing, but let's talk about what he said. He said Young Jeezy is musically irrelevant, he claims. Let's be real, dog. Did you listen to his last album? No, the F didn't. I love fam. He's a legend, but right now you're irrelevant, Gibbs said, and then addresses Jeezy directly. I love you, but what you want to fight? You can't be fighting me, out rap me, any nigga that can't out rap me or beat me up. I don't give a fuck about. So at the end of the day, like this just seemed like some motherfucking thug passion shit. Remember in the Boondocks where was it not when Thug Nificent? It was the little Gangstalicious was running from them dudes, and it really was his boyfriend. This shit sound like some Thugalicious type shit right here. This dude for 1 minute, this dude like it's either like clout chasing at his finest, or like this dude on some homosexual shit. That's just how I'm looking at it, bro. He said, "Man, I love fam. He's a legend, but right now you're irrelevant," Gibbs said and addressing Jeezy directly. I love you, but you want to fight. Like, what the fuck is that? I love you, but do you want to fight? Like, where like at the end of the day, he out the deal. You know what I'm saying? He can make any move he want to make. He got a major deal. Like, it's like the dude from the remake of Superfly. He had everything. He had the money, he had the cars, he had the jewelry, he had the women, but he still was worried. He still was worried about that other nigga Priest. No matter how good everything was going for him, he was still worried about somebody else. Like sometimes you need to just enjoy your blessings and enjoy it. I'm not like if I'm winning and I'm really going towards a goal, I got tunnel vision. I'm not worried about cloud chasing. I ain't worried about if we were to run in a race where he is. Like once you run in a race, when you in a race, the great ones will tell you, you don't worry about what everybody else doing. You don't look back. You looking forward. You worried about you. You don't see the crowd. You don't see the ops. You just running in down that line, trying to win the race. That's it. This dude, everything is going Freddie Gibbs' way. He got off Jeezy label. I understand if Jeezy still holding you out, he choking you out. He won't let you off your label. You gone. You off the label. You just had a good album I heard with Alchemist. Courtney Sue, you had a good album with Alchemist that got you a major deal, and you still worried about this nigga? If you don't, oh, he's irrelevant, his music, this, that, you can never have his discovery. You know what I'm saying? Like you can never have his discovery. And I think that's what if it ain't no homosexual shit here, I think it's just that he jealous. He feel like I'm a better rapper. And lyrically, he may be a better rapper, but it's different. You got lyricists and then you got a songwriter. It's rare that you got a great lyricist and a great songwriter. Cassidy is a dope lyricist. You know what I'm saying? You can make a case to talk about Jadakiss is a dope lyricist. But can you say they're the two of the greatest songwriters of all time? No. It's rare that you get a dope lyricist and a dope songwriter in one rapper. And that's what makes certain rappers special. But you look at Jeezy, you probably, oh, he ain't saying this, he ain't saying that, but he a dope songwriter. The hooks, the bars, whatever, the hooks, the verses, however you look at it. And a lot of people sitting at home and wonder, like, man, I got better wordplay than him. But it's a difference. You got lyricists, and then you got songwriters. You got some of the greatest freestylers of all time. Look at those battle rappers. They go out there and they little poetry slam. They spit the hottest 16, or they spit 30, 10 minutes, 15 minutes straight. But the average battle rapper can't even get a song that they can get on the radio. He has some great albums with the producer, Mad Lib. I'm talking about Gibbs. But at the end of the day, is it commercial? No. 90% of your rap fans right now don't even know who Freddie Gibbs is. And I'm being generous saying 90%. I know he from Gary, Indiana. I know he a dope lyricist. But everything got to align for you to be a popular rapper. Not saying Jeezy is Drake or no shit like that. Jeezy for the streets. Freddie Gibbs for the streets. So you won't even hear a Freddie Gibbs song on the average radio station. And I think that's what kind of bothered him, that he can't reach that level Jeezy did. He had good production. He had good songwriting. It just took off for Freddie Gibbs. Like, it's just not going to take off for him like that way. You know what I'm saying? He just going to have to be one of them dudes that's going to be underground forever. Currency cool with being underground forever. He got some great music. He chose to leave, Young Money, Cash Money, and do his own thing. And I'm pretty sure he just had a baby, I believe. I'm pretty sure the underground rap has been very, very fruitful for Currency. You know what I'm saying? He could have been took a major deal and sold out. Young Dolph, another guy too. He could have been took a major deal. At some point, it probably will come for him. But for Freddie Gibbs, he just don't have popular music. It's just not. At the end of the day, I stand by anybody that stand on their music of positivity, bars, lyricism. But right now, he was born in the wrong era. Why Joey Badass ain't dropped again? Why take it so long for Cole and Kendrick to drop again? You know what I'm saying? Because the little babies of the world, the Megan Thee Stallions of the world, you know what I'm saying? It's all, that's what they want to push. That's what they choose to push. There's no knock on Freddie Gibbs. He was just born 20 years too late. It's a lot of rappers out here underground. They got the voices, they got the bars and everything. That would have been a perfect fit in the 90s. That would have been a perfect fit in the early 2000s, but they was born at the wrong time. Straight up and down. So right now, ain't nobody checking for Freddie Gibbs. Straight up and down. Just not. Raised on salute. Good rapper. Dope rapper. Anybody come from the Midwest with his style and his lyricism, he got to be, if he want to be popular, you know what I'm saying? He got to dumb it down like 2 Chainz did. No, Lupe Fiasco, another rapper that refused to dumb it down. He just didn't. And they said Lupe was lame and skateboards and shit of that nature. But you know what? I respect him because he stood on his principles. He rapped how he wanted to rap. You can't get mad at Lupe. But if Gibbs want to reach a relevant point in rap, and he's not relevant, he's very irrelevant to the masses. If he wants to reach a relevant point, he got to dumb it down. I would love to see his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it is what it is. How many hours Megan gonna drop? It already came out. I think it came out like 3 or 4 hours ago. Love Rap Salute. It's already out. If you're talking about girls in the hood, yeah. So at the end of the day, it just sound like it's just person. It just sound like some homo stuff to me. I could be wrong. I'm not saying Jeezy or Freddie Gibbs is homosexual, but when you talk about you frustrated between I love you, I want to fight you, when you kind of torn between love and you still angry at somebody, that's usually a trait. It's usually a trait of that's usually something that you're dealing with in a heterosexual. I'm just say heterosexual relationship. When your girl, she love you but hate you, but that and you love her but hate her, but y'all back together. That's usually some type of endearment, some type of love, some type of physical and intimate relationship. And this would have sound like he love this nigga, but I can't stand you for what you did to my career, and like it just sound like some fruity shit, to me. I want to fight you. I want to do this. I had this girl, right? Let me tell you this shit, man. One of my homeboys was walking, and it was cool. But we was walking and shit, and then he had beef with my other homeboys, right? Well, on my homeboy, so they jumps out this car and beat this nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas that beat his ass, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like some Wu-Tang Clan shit where they was, you know what I'm saying? So one of the dudes, I think it was his sister friend, right? They watched the shit, right? So she come like later that night. She come back where we hang out at and shit, and she just kept fucking with me. Like she was like, I want to fight you, this, that, and the third. Why you didn't help? She don't know the whole story behind it. So I'm like okay, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Long story short, she just wanted to be with me. That's what I'm trying to say. When somebody act like they love you, but they trying to act like they hate you, but they love you. Like a lot of times, that's kind of like that's like love. Like we all seen cartoons, or we haven't been in a situation where you've been at school and a girl give you a hard time, or she always picking at you, or poking at you, or joking at you. 9 times out of 10, she probably wanna mess with you. This kind of what that sound like to me, dog. Like he just want to hug or he just want to talk to the nigga. He want to understand why his career didn't take off. And Jeezy just wasn't that type of guy. We had a Detroit group that was on Doughboy Cash Out. They didn't do nothing under him. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, to me, this just sounds like some weird activity. I think that's just the thing I'm gonna use. Courtney said a lot of people fail to realize that the underground rappers that has a real fan base and make great music also make great money because it's staying in their pocket. It's staying in their pocket. It's more work, more money, more work. When you got a label, the label do all that shit. But also when you have a label, they usually also had a power to say who you can and who you can't work with. What verses they can clear, you know what I'm saying? What producers you could work with. And you can watch a lot of different documentaries that really is you can see why a lot of people's careers fell off. I was watching the Wu-Tang, the American Saga, and that just shows you how Tommy Boy wanted to push RZA to a certain point. And these white people that live up in these offices, especially when rap first started and got popular, they tried to train him into a pretty boy, and he was trying to tell him that this gangster shit or this Wu Tang shit he had was cold. They didn't want to listen to him, and obviously RZA was right. The label ain't always right, and the label will do that to you. All the entertainers have pansexual. Only the only way they can have uh, prominence in the industry. You know what I mean? You hear the stories. You go check out what Ali Vega said. He said some underground rappers be better than mainstream records like classic hit. Yeah, right. I really consider Griselda underground record group, even though they have a major label with Slim Shady, and they got managed by Rock Nation, but they shit ain't all on the radio. I don't listen to the radio, so I can't tell you. When I had Sirius XM satellite, I listen, but they shit ain't all over the radio. But it's that raw shit. You know what I'm saying? Griselda spit that raw shit. I prefer a lot of the underground acts. Crit. Griselda. I ain't into rap like I used to be into rap, but I remember Lil Flip. I remember that whole Texas movement, Benny Siegel, Freeway. I mean, you could just keep going on and on. A lot of these dudes that was on the underground tip, but at the end of the day, it's everything you hear on the radio is just watered down. But for him, it just seemed like he want to talk to this nigga. He want this dude attention. He trying to clout chase, and if you want to clout chase, at least clout chase off a better rapper. You see, Teriyaki Snitch 9, he clout chasing off some of the most relevant rappers, and he getting at them niggas, and it's boosting his popularity up. It's boosting his popularity up. Don't clout chase off somebody that ain't defending himself. Jeezy ain't really said much. He said some things about defunding the police and this, that, and the third, but he ain't really out here. He got a his little Asian chick on the Real or the View. I don't know what the fuck these shows called, but he got her pregnant. He trying to sell cell phones and get into politics and shit of that nature. He passed the. I can't believe. I thought he retired, but he passed the rap game. You should you to be able to go through the 2000s and go through the top 2010s and still be pretty much relevant for 2 decades. Your average rapper lucky if they have one good CD. You feel me? Your average rapper is lucky if he has one good CD. I say it again. Your average rapper is lucky if he has one good. See, lucky if he have a good single, bro. You look at the rappers that's come and gone, and it's not because a rapper can't. It ain't because he can't spit or he don't have good music. A lot of times the label, like look at Dej Loaf, she from Detroit. The label then shelved her. Now she can't even put music out. You know what I'm saying? You look at Black Rob had 2 good albums, but Puff didn't really push the second one. Me and Tom was talking about Dragon's second album. I'm about to go listen to that when I get a chance. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, a lot of dudes get put on the back burner for personal reasons. So it's hard to come out here and have 2 or 3 good albums. You pick a rapper who really had, 2 or 3, 4 good, strong albums in a row coming out the gate. Not too many. You probably see Ludacris, even 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Trying to Massacre. After that, Get Rich or Die because Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack was cool. But after the first two, it wasn't too much strong going on. You look at Young Jock, he had one good album. You look at Shine, he obviously went to jail. His first album was dope too. But you just keep looking, who really had a long album run. Even Snoop Dogg. He had Doggy Style, and then really some of them No Limit albums he had wasn't that good. It's rare that you get an artist that got 3 or 4. Look at Jay had what Reasonable Volume 1, Volume 2, Blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Blueprint 2 was trash, but you rare you get a Jay-Z. People talking about you were relevant. Like nigga, I've been relevant for 20 years in the rap game. Damn near. What are you talking about? You show me you musically relevant for 20 years in rap. It's not rock and roll. It's not country. Rap, you will be hot 1 minute. And then next minute, you be gone. Once again, I make a Boondocks reference. Remember Thugnificent and the little fake Soldier Boy came on the Boondocks? He was like, it just felt like yesterday you was hot, Thugnificent. Now you just seem so old. You know what I'm saying? Rap is a genre that it is not meant for you to basically plan a retirement plan off rap. Like when you have a 10 or 20 year run. Drake had one of the most dominant stretch runs in rap from 2010, around 9 when I heard him, all the way to now. That was probably as dominant as you're going to see for a decade. But then again, obviously he had assistance with a pen. Obviously he liked to sing. Obviously he stole other people's songs. So really Drake really, finessed his way and robbed his way and stole his way to the top to remain relevant. But that's still hard to do. But also it doesn't hurt that he's Jewish. You know what I'm saying? So with him being Jewish, they the ones that control most of the music, entertainment, and most of the money that go on in this country. So they're gonna make sure Drake are always relevant. That's why I don't really go by Billboard. Billboard is in record sales sometimes can be deceiving. Some of the greatest rap albums you hear that you go back and listen to didn't even sell that well. Because they want to. That's why Puff always had Biggie doing Juicy and stuff of that nature, man. But yeah, it is what it is. I fuck with give the T top 10 in the game, but be overly confident with his self opinions. I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't hard to be top 10 when you're a lyricist today. All these dudes barling bars, stealing bars. Ain't no way Fabolous and Jadakiss still should be making music, or Jay-Z every now and again still be making music. But unless they come back, really, New York is dead. Other than Ferg and them niggas from Buffalo, Griselda, you know what I'm saying? Other than them three, man, what sound like New York? Nothing. New York has had one of the most epic falls for grace. Jim Jones shouldn't be sitting around here talking about when Joel Santana get out, Dipset gonna have a new album. Joel Santana shouldn't be out here talking about me and Lil Wayne doing a joint album, or Lil Wayne should be out here talking about me and Nicki doing a joint album. This ain't, man. Rap will pass you by in a flash. Rap will pass you by in a flash. Like I said before, how many of them dudes got an Aerosmith run in rap? Not too many. So when motherfuckers say, "Oh, you musically irrelevant," I've been relevant. Jeezy been relevant since what? 03, 02? That's a long ass run. A lot of rappers don't have that run. And people forget all the mixtapes that he did. Come Shop With Me, Can't Ban the Snowman, Trap or Die, Prime Minister, The Real Is Back, Trap or Die 2. I mean, you could just keep going on and on and on. It wasn't like Fab, where Fab would pop his head in for a minute and then go away for a year or two and then pop his head. Like, this motherfucker had been consistently pumping the streets with music. Not just like Gucci Mane with mixtapes, but he's had studio albums from 101, 102, The Recession, 103. I mean, you could just keep going on and on. Don't too many people have that run, bro. Don't too many people have that run. And really, it's been a lot of greater rappers who had a short run. Run DMC was good for what, a half a decade? When they switched over to the 90s, it was over with. They couldn't hang Jermaine. Q-Tip left a Tribe Called Quest. He had a little bit of success. Rakim had a nice run, but it wasn't 2 or 3 decades. He was with Dre, but he wasn't on top. Big Daddy Kane's same too. You know what I'm saying? Kool Moe Dee had a nice 10-year run. He was one of the first motherfuckers rapping. He was with one of them groups, and then obviously he went solo. LL had a nice run, but he more had like a Drake run. Social salute. So, like I said before, man, you gotta admire with him. Tip, I mean, like, Tip had a long run too. I don't really agree with 1-800 Crime Stopper Tip, but the music was great from Tip. He didn't really do a lot in the mixtape game, to my knowledge. After he made it, he did. But before he made it, he did. But Tip had a nice run too. I'm Serious, Urban Legend. I mean, his album run is one of the most greatest album runs in rap. Look at the relevance, bro. The relevance of TIP and just the consistency over that time span was like, come on, not too many dudes had that as potent as he was for as long as he was. Tip was a consistent song. I might not say, oh, Jeezy and Tip ain't lyrical, but hey, we got some of the greatest lyricists in rap who can't songwrite. You can have all the bars in the world. If you ask me, do I want to be a lyricist or a songwriter in the rap game? I want to be a songwriter. Derek Salute, he said you on point with these short runs. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my mom about that shit. She's like, somebody I've been watching rap when it first was created. Rap, it's a short term thing. When you rap and you don't even get money, bro. We can sit here. Let me grab my power. Oh, I got a Gatorade right here. We can sit here and I can just do a whole stream and not talk about none of the other shit I got to talk about. We could talk about like rap. They don't even pay. A lot of these dudes out here with jewelry is rented. They out here balling on advance money that they gonna recoup. A lot of these motherfuckers don't own a masters. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting the majority of the streaming money. And I mean, we could go back to album sales. It's a lot of artists out here, especially black artists. Now, you don't really hear about the complaints With the rock and roll artists, maybe every now and again. But with the rap artists, it's a lot of artists out here that look rich that's broke. He said, "Do Ti even got a class? Yeah, he got a classic mixtape. I forget what the shit called, but his mixtape is how I think he got. His mixtape is how he got signed, bro. That's what people don't know. You know, his mixtape is the reason he got signed. Same thing with 50. Mixtape game is without the mixtape game, you might not know who Ti or 50 is. That's what people don't know. And what's so funny is his wife was a great songwriter as well too, Tiny. Probably can come out of retirement and write some dope shit. She the one. She the one. What was that? SWV. What was that with? Escape. Excuse me. She the one that penned all that shit. You know, but you know, a lot of these dudes, man, they don't be having much. Now, if you get to the third or fourth album, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you hurt you. I mean, it's just it's a nasty game. You know how they don't want to give black people nothing in the real world? Like they don't want us to own nothing. How many billionaires do you see? Black billionaires. And if there is some black billionaires, I'm not talking African. If there are black billionaires, they keep it silent. Remember, was this last year when Morehouse graduated and the rich tech guy, he paid all their tuition off. You had never heard this guy before, and he paid all them tuition off, and all you heard were these people saying you get criticized for paying tuition, for paying everybody that graduated. He cleared they loans, so they didn't owe nothing. So whatever they took out from college, he paid that shit. He got criticized for that. You know why he got criticized for that? Because he just helped he just helped how many hundreds of black men that graduated from Morehouse get ahead. Pay attention. How do you criticize somebody? I forget his name. He's in the tech field. How do you criticize a man for clearing student loan debt from a graduating class? Now, have Bill Gates done that for a group of white people at motherfucking UMass or at Harvard or wherever, Pepperdine, Providence? They'd be praising the fuck out of Bill. They don't want us to have nothing, and the rap game is no different. Your average rapper is not wealthy. That's why you had that little dude, what he from Chicago, Lil Bibby. He said, "Fuck rap. I'm gonna be an executive. I'm gonna be an A&R because ain't no money in rapping." It's a reason why ain't no money in rap. They don't want niggas to get ahead. Everything in life. You look at the ownership in the NFL, the MLB. I mean NHL, NFL, NBA. You look at all the ownership, they all fucking white. Maybe a sprinkle minority here. I can play, I can hit, I can score, I can shoot, but I can't own, or I can't be the general manager, I can't be the executive. Pay attention. Same thing in the rap game. Jewish and white people telling us what's hot and what's not. We determine what's hot and what's not. And one of the worst thing ever was mixtape because people was getting, because guys was going independent. They was getting money doing mixtapes. They was independent getting money. And that's why they shut down the mixtape game. They don't want black people having nothing. They don't want black people having nothing. Look at it. How many young and rich, successful black people you got in the corporate America? How many? None. Look at the big three. Tell me what CEO black? None. The dude that owned World Star, what they do to him? Capiche. He went for that long ride. So even if we build it from the ground up, they take it. Def Jam, Russell Simmons. Even if we get our money up like James Brown and Sam Cooke and try to buy a major distribution of albums, Sam Cooke end up pow dead. You pay attention. No matter how powerful Jay-Z, Puffy, Dr. Dre is, no black person has had a major distribution in the music history. None. And James Brown and Sam Cooke was about to get one, and they killed Sam Cooke, and James Brown pulled out. Look at it. It's an impression, bro. It's a direct impression. But we sit here, we make Gucci rich. Yeah, yep. They shut down, DJ Drama, yep. The Feds. For real. The reason they shut him down because he changed the game. You didn't need a record label. You used to need a record label for production. But motherfuckers start making beats at the crib. They start making beats on their phone. You know what I'm saying? And I can purchase a beat from you. I can mix it and get it engineered by myself, and then I can hit the road, put a mixtape out for free, and get show money. You made more money that way. You know what I'm saying? You made more money financing your album, giving away for free, than you would have made with a record label. Record label would have gave you a $1 billion advance. They would have wanted to recoup that. You make your money doing shows on tours anyway. So if I can go out there and I can get 20,000 and tour in a 20 city tour, why wouldn't I? That's almost 500,000. Why would? And that's mine. After I pay my taxes, that's mine. I mean, if you get it under the table, that's even better. Going to clubs and on chilling circuit, if you get 20 bands a show without the label, that's fine. At some point, they had to start paying independent artists what they was worth. Go look at Jeezy's story about how L.A. Reid, how he walked out the meeting on L.A. Reid because they ain't show him enough zeros. So the mixtape game started to get artists paid off rip. Look at Lil Flip. Fuck, they gave him like $40-50 million off rip. So the mixtape game made them start having to pay these rappers. Now all of a sudden they kind of eliminated a lot of the mixtape game. Now they fucking Lil Uzi Vert, and now they playing Lil Yachty broke out here trying to look rich. Didn't Suge have one? They had no, he ain't had one. Nope. He said the world star dude died from a heart attack. You believe what you want to believe. You believe what you want to believe. You believe what you want to believe. There's a lot of dudes that say they died from suicide, heart attacks, this, that, and the third. Shit. Go look who running World Star right now, and I guarantee you it ain't a nigga. Unless they got a Popeye's chicken sandwich woman out there promoting World Star. I guarantee you it ain't a brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the they don't want you having nothing, bro. Real shit. They keep enough black people in position of power here and there, mayor here, police chief here, but they oppressing us for a reason, bro. They going out their way to oppress us, and now you see it now. Even the shit turned to turn now. All of a sudden, it took for 4 innocent black people to get killed. Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Dre'Son Reed, and George Floyd. All of a sudden, everybody see the light. They see the tide turning, bro. Eventually, it may not be in my lifetime or our lifetime. Eventually, we gonna be on top, and they know it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, the tides is gonna turn. You know, eventually we gonna wake up and we gonna be the dominant species. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's why they don't want to give us a bone. Mayweather can have all that money. Puff can have all that money. Byron Allen can have all that money. Dr. Dre can have all that money. But at the end of the day, they can't sit at the table. But let's move on. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. She did a hot girl, not hot girl, what the fuck, Eazy-E remix. It was called Girls in the Hood, right? And she used the famous Eazy-E beat. Do 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 do. That was Dr. Dre beat. And her daughter, a couple of Eazy-E's daughters responded, right? And one of them responded, and I'm gonna just play her clip. So hold on.
I'm straight bothered, and I don't really get bothered, but I'm not bothered by these dope ass artists that's making these dope ass pieces of merch, or these dope ass musicians that's making these dope ass songs. As long as y'all paying homage to my father, I fuck with it 100%, right? What I'm bothered by is the people in the background that press the OK button and say, "Go ahead and drop it. We co-sign. We write off on it." Cause he got kids that y'all won't write shit off for. We've been trying forever. Y'all know how many times that people come to me and be like, remake one of your dance songs. You dope as fuck. You gotta do that. Remake Fuck the Police. You've been going hard when it come down to Black Lives Matter. We need that. The streets need that, and I can't. I got siblings that be wanting to do so much stuff in the likeness of my father, but we can't. Unless we want to get some papers thrown on our table. Cease and desist. That shit crazy. Somebody tell me how we stop that. Because we want our daddy legacy. We do.
All right, that's one of his other daughters. Now this is where it get interesting at.
Stallion doing Girls in the Hood and all this stuff. on talking about Eazy-E's daughter is upset behind Meg the Stallion doing Girls in the Hood and all this stuff. And I just want to say that girl that's speaking out on it, you guys have got to stop getting me confused with this girl. I don't know her. My father didn't know her. And it's really strange to me that every single time something that has to do with my dad comes up, she's the first one running to the internet to speak up as if she's the spokesperson for my father or my family. It's really, really fucking weird. And to be able to say on literally just go online and say, my family and we've been fighting for forever to get this estate and all stuff. You just popped up, and again, don't know you. The only person who has been fighting and is still fighting to this day for my father's estate to make things right is me. Literally, me and my mother, Tracy Jernigan, still doing it. A lot of you guys know that we are working on this documentary for many years. Our deal is done. We are in production. It was formerly titled A Ruthless Scandal. The name might be changed, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But again, all these artists and all these people coming out and doing anything that has to do with Eazy-E, honestly, I love it. I absolutely love it because I feel like my father hasn't gotten his proper respect and just put in that bright light. So I love anytime anybody makes him even more relevant and brings him to current date. You know, my father has been gone for 25 years. So I absolutely love when people do things in honor of my father, honestly, or even if they feel like, you know what, it was just something hot and I want to redo that shit. I love it. I'm in full support of the record. Again, I don't know this girl. To me, it seems like this is the clout chasing. Like every time something pops up with Eazy-E, I mean, this girl goes popping off at the mouth on the internet about stuff. Again, people don't know our real story. I don't think that it's fair for a platform to given to this girl just saying that she's Eazy-E's daughter. And honestly, she has not lived through any of the things that we lived through for the past 25 years or the trauma or any of this stuff. And again, none of these artists or none of these people know our story, but they will know our story very, very soon through our documentary. So anyways, real hot girl shit.
All right, obviously you hear it's a difference. Obviously the first one is an estranged daughter from Eazy-E. Um, the second daughter is not acknowledging her. We know Eazy had a lot of kids. I mean, shit, you can just know that from just knowing about him, or you could just watch the movie. He had a lot of strange kids. So obviously, when you have strange kids, you make all these kids. They come popping up, and they want to bite of the pie as well too. But it ain't about them bumping heads. It's basically about the labels won't clear shit. For his kids to use it, straight up and down. His family can't clear shit. They can't clear nothing. If they want to use this beat, then the label won't clear it. But what they're saying is they're clear for making a stallion. But you got to understand the record business is about relationships. They gonna clear it for artists, and really clearances come down to money. It come down sampling the clearances come down to money. And it may not be Eazy-E. Eazy-E may not own the record. He may not have owned the record. But if it said if he did die, then they own the record. So it all depends on who own it. Is it Priority? Is it Jerry Heller? Is it whoever owns the royalties and the rights to the record? That's why it's very, very important if you do decide to get into the rap game that you have a good contract where you own your royalties. I was listening to Rakim. He's on the Breakfast Club. I think like early this year, last year. He was talking about he was fortunate to actually have a good deal where he still had his royalties to the majority of his songs. Royalties equal money. They can say, "Oh, I'll give you, $5 million for your royalties." You know what I'm saying? In the long haul, depending on how hard an artist you is, that might be a bad deal. Because if your royalties come and every time your royalties hit, you getting 100,000 or 200,000, whatever it may be, you getting that probably once, twice a year, but you gonna get that for the rest of your life. Especially if a movie pick up your song, or they want to use your song, they want to use your song in a commercial. Somebody want to remix the song, somebody want to sample the song, so your value gonna continue to go up for your royalties of your song. Or they might want to use your album for this, that, and the third. You can clear it. It goes through you once you are on your royalties. But most of these artists and sold their royalties for a little bit of nothing, not knowing the game, being ignorant. So now somebody own your royalties to you 50 years old, and you finally get them back. Now you heard now. Now you might want to sell them again because you need the money right away. You can't wait for a royalty check. Tumbo salute. So like I said before, that's why it's very, very, very important what type of record deal that you sign. You get somebody to look over. Ice Cube was the smartest person in the room. Even Eazy-E had a fucked up shit where the royalties don't even go through his family no more. He said his wife had his royalties. Well, obviously she don't have them no more. She probably sold them. Didn't know what she was doing. Because if she had the royalties to that song in particular, she able to push the clearance to it less they had odds. But I didn't hear the song. I just seen her twerking to the song. But to kind of move on from this point, bro, because I ain't want to harp on it. I can't stand when these motherfuckers. I feel like I remember I was in college, right, and I would lift with these two old motherfuckers, right. We would do legs together, and I would do more stuff, but I would lift with these Fuse Hosh. Salute, love your page, dog. Check me out when you can. Yeah, I got you, fam. I gotta let me look you up right now. Appreciate the super chat. But yeah, I would lift with these dudes, right? And I never really understood what this dude, his name was Terry, what he was saying. He was like, "You young motherfuckers, y'all mess up our old cars and y'all mess up our music." And I never understood like what he was coming from. But I definitely get it now, bro. I definitely get it now. I be I be listening to motherfucker like they remixing songs and shit, bro. I just don't, man. Like I hate when somebody remix a song, dog. Like that shit just sound like it's gonna be trash. Like I just hate when they remix a song, bro. I really, really do, man. I was listening to they remixed Ghost Town DJs. At night I think of you. Somebody remixed and it was trash. Trash. And I think Two Chains was on an A Marie remake. Trash. Like it's not even a standard to be like, you know what? I'ma come, I'ma come and he said that's why Lil E and Tamika are at odds. Okay, cool. I get it now. So that's that, man. I hate when they remix some of these songs. I ain't really heard nobody do a remake solid yet in a while. They remixing they come on, man. Let Easy rest in peace. Real talk, man. And Megan Thee Stallion, man, I don't really rate her or I don't really listen to her. But she do a lot of remakes and samples. So she must got a real powerhouse behind her for her to clear those samples. So, like I said, man, I don't turn on the radio no more, bro. Everything sound the same. Everybody, a mooney, or you got them dudes that's singing and shit. Motherfuckers be like, oh, I love Rod Wave. Rod Wave sound like Mo sound like B. All them motherfuckers sound the same. Don't nobody got their own sound no more. You know what I'm saying? You used to know Tretch had his sound. You used to know what Q-Tip had a sound. You used to have Mob D had a sound. Lil Kim had her sound. Foxy had her sound. You know what I'm saying? Big had her hit his sound. Pun had his sound. L had his sound. And all the motherfuckers was from the same city. You know what I'm saying? They was from the New York City. All them had their own sound. The niggas from Staten Wu-Tang, all them had their own sound. Ghost had a sound, Ray had a sound, Inspector Deck had a sound, RZA had a sound, Ghostface had. I mean, all of them had their own different styles. None of them motherfuckers really was biting off each other. Everybody was dope. Jay had his sound. Don't forget, Pop came from New York. All the motherfuckers came from the same place, and they didn't really bite each other. Everybody else had their own sound. He says he remixed, and I hate when people remix anything Pop do, bro. That shit is just like, man, like, please. Somebody just had their own sound. That's why I love them motherfuckers from Buffalo. Griselda, man. Oh, I like them. People say, oh, he might sound like Golden Man. He got his own sound. This ain't no Action Bronson. All these dudes sound the fucking same, bro. All the female rappers is no flavors to female rap. Whatever the trend is, it's stripper rap. It's twerking rap. Period. I mean, it's just trash, dog. Like, and you can just tell that it's creating trash women, bro. They don't be talking about nothing. I want me a 7-figure nigga, and like, dude, oh my god, bro. The rap game is in a bad place, bro. Y'all talking about racism in America. I think the rap game in the worst place. Lil Baby dropped a song trying to be conscious. It was the worst shit I ever heard in my life. That nigga wasn't on B. I thought it was Blueface for a minute, bro. Nicki, the last female rapper left. Man, I never liked her, but I do. In the beginning, she was spitting like on Slumber Party when she was rolling with Gucci. She was spitting hot fire, bro. But I don't know what she sound like now. But yeah, Cardi B, she don't be saying shit neither, bro. But she said this the shit that sells, so I'm a rapper. So I ain't mad at her. If this is what they want to hear, this they want. And the grade of women out here is trash. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's like, dude, grade of women out here, they trying to be like niggas, especially black women. And black women trying to blame us. And I don't want to take it there, but black women trying to blame us. Oh, niggas ain't shit. I seen this post, right? It was on Facebook, and this lady is saying, "Oh, the pickings of good men, black men out there are slim." Nigga, how do you think we feel? You know how do we feel? Everywhere you look, every bitch got a kid or pregnant. So you gotta deal with baby daddies. Some of these chicks got 3 different kids by 3 different baby daddies. Like I've never met a female that admitted to being a problem in a relationship. So you telling me throughout hundreds and hundreds of years, a female never was the reason why the relationship ended. Real talk. Think about that for a minute. You ever? I mean, and most men don't really. We say like do this, do that, but most men we'll just fuck around and we'll leave, and then when we leave or we go cheat, then we wrong. That's kind of equivalent of a man saying that it's a problem in a relationship. When a nigga just go cheat and he don't just feel like going through getting his car windows busted, the DV, they'll just go cheat. They'll just go cheat. They'll be like, all right, fuck it, it's over with. I'm gonna just cheat. You know what I'm saying? Females never try to conform or try to. They don't never try to fix shit. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to do all the fixing. We supposed to be all fluid. We supposed to submit. We supposed to make all the adjustments. Come on. We supposed to make every adjustment. They ain't supposed to make not one. They lay in the house and get fat. You know what I'm saying? We really wrong because we go to the gym, stay in shape, right? And we don't want to be with her no more. But well, we wrong. You feel me? As soon as your money start getting funny, they want to leave. No, females will never be held accountable for nothing. It'll always be your fault. You know, no matter what. She fucked 5 different niggas in. What was that movie? Old School. He came in. His wife was part of like an orgy. You know what I'm saying? And people kept coming. Like he still will get blamed for that shit. That's what you got to understand. It's not a winnable game, bro. And what they say is the pickings of men are out here. The good men are slim. But are you willing to go outside of your scope of support and find a good man? That's a question. Everybody want a motherfucker 6'1", 6'2", 6'6", got a good job, this, that, and the third. But you know, every woman ain't qualified. No matter how bad you look, you bring a kid to a table, you went from a 10 to an 8.5 right there. You get another kid, you at a 7.5. You got a crazy baby. Like real talk, like every time you kind of sit there and you look at it, they don't look at it that way. And the difference is a dude to just fuck with a woman because she got a fat ass. She ain't got to be pretty. She got some titties, or you just want to fuck. And before you know it, you be fucking with her. And now you in a relationship. You ain't even know you was in a relationship. That's the crazy shit about it, bro. So, that's the difference. All the women got to do is put some tight pants on and, put a $5 outfit from Rainbow on and shit. A nigga a bite. A nigga don't have a problem, or a man don't have a problem making a woman rich. Look at Tiger Woods. He made a house nanny rich. Out of all the women in the world, he made a nanny rich. Wealthy. She wealthy. So, I mean, that's just the game, bro. That's just the game. But what she, when and maybe I might do a live on this shit this weekend. What's today? Thursday. And what's the funny thing about it is this. They sit here and they talk about us, say, "Oh, men ain't shit." Where do men come from? Where do men come from? The very thing you create. And what Pac say? A woman has the right to when and where to create one. You create it. When that motherfucker try to stick his penis up in you, why it ain't wrapped up? If he nutted you, why you don't get a plan B? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that shit too. The very same people you create, you hating right now. You created us. We came from y'all. So after decades and decades and decades and decades of women picking the wrong motherfuckers, 20, 40 years later, y'all still picking the wrong men. Let's end up talking about Jade and Fab, man. So Jadakiss and Fabolous is battling on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Monday, I think it is, the 28th. 8 p.m. It's supposed to be on Versus. Out, they got it on Apple Music now, and all this other shit. And you can still follow it on YouTube and stuff of that nature. But you know what? One thing I'm tired of the Versus battle. I'm tired of the friendly shit, bro. I want some competitive people. I think Nelly and Luda was competitive because it kind of was a backstory there. There was a reason why Luda came out and shouted out to Ali. Ali was basically saying that the reason Nelly called Luda out because they never really liked each other. And the only thing I think could correlate between them was Nelly had Chingy and then Chingy blew up with Ludacris. But I don't know what the backstory was, but Nelly just wasn't that type of rapper. And I kind of look at Fabolous and Nelly would be a good battle. And Kiss and Ludacris would be a better battle. So whoever making these matches up, I mean, Luda should have been facing somebody like Tip, or Luda should have been facing somebody like Kiss, or Fabolous should have been facing a guy like Nelly. Fabolous and Ja Rule, really Kiss and Fabolous, they cool, they work well together, because Fabolous can take it there. Fabolous can do R&B shit. He can do, and Kiss can kind of take it there if he wanted to. But Fabolous can go there and be a lyricist. Fabolous is very, very versatile, and Kiss can be too. But I want to see Kiss like verse Beans. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that. I want to see that. Kiss, Cameron. You know, somebody of that nature. All this lovey-dovey shit they doing. Oh, friends getting on here battling each other. I don't want to see that shit. I still want to see. I would rather see Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3 6 Mafia. We still ain't got that. They should have just went on and done it themselves. They have some type of history there. Eminem and DMX, when that's gonna happen? I want to see something like that. I want to see some of these dudes that's competitive. I want to see some of these dudes who music match up. Right now, some of this music ain't matching up. Preem and RZA, that was dope. I don't really care for the Jamaican shit. I don't really care for the R&B shit. It's hard to be competitive when somebody's sitting here. Yeah, I don't want to hear that Jodeci crying and shit. Something salute. But who y'all think gonna win, Kiss or Fab? I really think people probably gonna go with Fab because Fab got more of the commercial hits. But Kiss got some shit. I love Kiss the Game Goodbye. I think that's better than any Fabolous song he ever made. We Gonna Make It with Styles P. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. That shit was hard. That whole song was hard. That whole album was hard as hell. But most people wouldn't know it because it wasn't commercial appeal. Fabolous guy, you make me better. Blame it on the alcohol. But Fabolous got some hardcore shit. The summer shootouts. He got, the first album, he had a lot of female tracks on there too, but he had I Can't Deny It, he got Breathe, he had Holla Back Nigga, woo woo, Holla Back Nigga, woo woo, you know what I'm saying? But Kiss had the one song Mariah Chaos, that shit was hard. He had Why, shit. He had some fucking verses too, all about the Benjamins. That was his verse. I mean, he wrote Puff verse, and he had his verse, and then he was on Money, Power, Respect. DMX had the best verse on that shit. I need a beat that I can freak with. That shit was dope. So, like I said before, man, out there music, I think I like them both. Fabolous just a different type of rapper. That's it. Fabolous is more of a, like Kiss is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Kiss is like Ghostface and Griselda and Wu Tang and Beans, and some motherfuckers don't know how good Beans was. Freeway, he like with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Big L, you know, Biggie, Ready to Die. He was like in that type of category. You know what I'm saying? You know what artists I prefer better? I mean, I like them both. It just depends on what I feel like listening to. You know, but if I had to pick, you tell me who I can listen to Kiss. Right up and down. I listen to Kiss. But it depends on my mood. If I'm in a I'm in a mood where I'm chilling, it's hard, man, because fabulous music all over the place. But if I'm in a place where I'm trying to hear some bars, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, Kiss. Kiss is just hard. Kiss is for street niggas. You know what I'm saying? And some people won't understand that. People just like going to the club, listen to the hits. Hits is cool, you know what I'm saying, when you at the club or some shit. But I'm talking about rap at its essence. Rap talking about bar, that's Kiss. Punchlines, bars, he'll battle you. He can hop on the female track. Like, if you ask me what I prefer in rap, you can keep the pop rap. You know what I'm saying? You can keep the shiny suits and you keep that shit, man. Give me that hard shit. You know, give me that Cube, give me that Spice One, give me that Kiss, give me that Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? Give me that hard shit. Give me that street shit. I even take Q-Tip and them, Tribe Called Quest, Daz Effect. You know what I'm saying? Give me that hard shit. Give me that real hip hop shit. They done watered it down so much that the motherfuckers singing now. They don't rap no more. Give me that hard shit. That's what I prefer. If you ask me, man, give me the Wu Tang. Give me the Liquid Swords, the Iron Man. Give me Griselda. Give me that. Give me that hard shit. Give me that Reasonable Doubt. Give me that Ready to Die. Give me that Illmatic. Give me them first two X albums. You know what I'm saying? Give me the Kiss the Game. I like that hard shit. I like motherfuckers that's talking shit, that's spitting shit, that's about it. Give me that early 50. Give me that Bean, give me that Beans, give me that Buck, give me that Banks. Hard shit. Fuck all that in the club and that's cute. But that don't see be rap. That Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Lil Baby, that ain't rap. That's that new shit. They gotta change what rap is. That's that new shit. I was just talked about Gibbs, that's rap. Even Jeezy, Tip, Gucci, Rick Ross, that was rap. Kendrick Cole, that's rap. But this little baby, the baby shit that they doing now, some of this shit shouldn't even be categorized as rap. There's no substance. And when people don't understand substance, a lot of the shit don't even make no sense. He says a lot of suspect issue rap now since Obama got in office. Yep. Obama, like, I just talked about him on my other channel today a little bit. You know, but like I said before, I think I prefer Kiss. Straight up and down. Well, my preference is Kiss. But do Fabulous got more hits? Yeah, because Fabulous is he strive for hits. He want raw hip hop. That's what I like. That raw shit. Even the raw R&B. Damn, man, they don't really make good R&B no more. I heard that song by Khalil. Can we talk? I like that shit. That shit dope. I like LMA too. But everything they don't even have strong voice. You know, they don't even have strong voice R&B singers no more. Chris Brown can't sing for shit. I don't care what none of them y'all niggas say. He got all his electric vocals and shit. He a good entertainer and songwriter. He like the Ashanti, but he can dance. Cause she couldn't sing for shit neither. I miss the Luthers and the Donny Hathaways. You know what I'm saying? Hate to say it, R. Kelly, Aaron Hall. You know what I'm saying? They had real vocalists back in the day. Casey, JoJo, the whole Jodeci, H-Town. You ain't got that no more. You got all these women that sound exactly the same. I can't tell if it's LMA, if it's her, if it's Kalani. All these got these mellow ass voices. Don't nobody really blow no more. You used to have females that blow. Anita, they used to blow. Anita used to, woo, she used to blow. Tina Marie, blow. Whitney can blow. Who really blowing like that? You want that? I want that. I stay on that real. I listen to old hip hop all day. All day. Real talk. I listen to that shit all day. Since R. Kelly fell off, R&B fell off. True. I listen to that old shit all day. Them niggas back in the day, man. You got plenty of music I die off for listen to. It's plenty of dope motherfuckers today, man. That's some straight music, you know what I'm saying? But everybody sound the same. That's my thing that irked the nerves. Everybody sound don't nobody ain't nobody, especially in female rap, ain't nobody bringing shit different to the table. It's like everybody just bringing potato salad. Potato salad. Who gonna be something different? But you know what? It probably is artists bringing something different to the table, but the record labels just think this the way it should go. If black people ran music, hip hop would be in rap, hip hop, rap, R&B to be in a different place. This will happen when you got the other running shit. You know what I'm saying? These female artists copy Aaliyah, soft spoken, up, Sade, because that's easy to copy. Not saying she couldn't sing because she could fucking sing, but ain't no women that's blowing, bro. Ain't no men that's blowing no more, neither. Yup, Keith Sweat. Ain't none of these niggas blowing no more, dog. You know, ain't nobody sitting out here just blowing through the speakers, bro. There's a lot of people that can turn around hip hop. They just don't get an opportunity to. I know a few dope underground artists that I think should definitely make it and been rapping for a long time. And you know, you don't want to tell the niggas like y'all ain't gonna never make it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna never make it, bro, because it ain't cause you ain't dope. It ain't cause you not dope. It's cause just because they pushing a certain agenda. He said, Triple A said, quick side story. Did you see Darius and claim race? I seen the headline. I'll check into it probably in the morning. Um, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. My computer about to die. Mason chewed up my charger. Well, he chewed up my girlfriend charger. Now she using my charger. Now I don't have a charger. Then he chewed up the backup laptop chargers too. So we in total he didn't chewed up 3 chargers already. So other than that, I do a Q&A. But yeah, he chewed up like chargers and shit. So a little Chihuahua mini penetrator just getting away with shit, man. But appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get an opportunity to do a live. Um, but hey, don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links in the description. Want to make a donation, just share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Next, I take a couple questions. If you got some questions, is the boxing fight over with? Because my cable box upstairs ain't working. Cause I watched the fight before the co-feature, and that was a good ass fight. It wasn't for them knockdowns. That Puerto Rican kid would have been in trouble. If anybody got no questions, I'm gonna slide out because I got me some Red Robins downstairs. I'm about to smash. So appreciate y'all, man. He said you rock with Polo G. Yeah, I mean I ain't listened to it. I gotta give his project a chance. Him and Montana 300, I gotta give him a chance. But I like his music though. I ain't like how he let on one of them songs he let Gunner fuck that song up, bro. I can't one of his first songs, but yeah, yeah, he brings something different to the table. He do. He I gotta listen to a project by him. He's straight. I like him. You know, I like Uzi Vert too, man. If he wasn't just so weird, bro. Before he came out, you listen to him. Uzi Vert got talent, bro. I will say that, bro. Like, you don't really hear you don't really see you definitely don't see the Philly influence in him, but he got talent, bro. You hear Uzi Vert before he came out, before they kind of feminized him. He a talented artist, bro. I'll give talent credit where credit is due. He talented. Um, I like the baby only because he bring a little bit something different to the table. But other than that, man, I really ain't in the. I probably stop like at Kendrick, Meek, guys like that. I like Ferg. That's one of my favorite artists. I like what Ferg brings to the table. Ferg a good artist. He should listen to 21 and Trials, and I'll try to listen to it, bro. I got Apple Music. I'm gonna listen to it, bro. Or I got a way to find it, so I'm gonna check it out. But I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Hit that subscribe